Joining us now to talk about the best networking practices and tips to make sure that you're making a good first impression with new business people that you've met is Suzanne Levine, Executive Director for the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. Suzanne, thank you so much for joining us again today.
Thank you for having me once again.
So Suzanne, as you have been a business matchmaker and a networking guru for the past few years, can you tell us a little bit about the mistakes that you see people making when they're networking or promoting their businesses?
Well, I think the most important thing to remember is there's no second chance for a first impression. Unfortunately, when people meet you, they kind of size you up and they decide whether they can trust you. Sometimes people think that they can oversell themselves, and I think that's a mistake. One of the things that I've noticed is that when people are in a large group, they either tend to like hide in a corner or they tend to be so aggressive and all they do is talk about themselves. So I think one of the most important things you can do when you meet someone new is to ask them about their business, because people always like to talk about themselves.
And Suzanne, when you talk about promoting the mission of someone's business and going to those networking events and asking those questions about other people's businesses and getting some more information, do you have any tips for business owners making sure that they're promoting the message that they want to get out and the mission of their business?
Yes, I think that they should practice their kind of 30-second pitch. In Hollywood, we know that they have like 30 seconds to kind of pitch what their idea is, and it's sort of the same thing about your business. So make sure you understand what your mission is and how your business is unique. I think eye contact is extremely important. It gives people the impression that you are trustworthy. You need to look them in the eyes. I know that, because of the pandemic and masks, it's been a lot more difficult to really, get to know people. But, and it used to be a firm handshake, but now, we're trying to find other ways of, greeting people. So really the eye contact is important. Make sure you have business cards and make sure that you, as I say, you understand the mission and vision of your business so that you're promoting it in a correct way, but rehearse it, whether you have to record it, whether you pitch in front of your family and friends or other people that you work with so that you're getting your correct message across.
And Suzanne, when we are talking about networking again in person, some people might not have done it for the past 2 years. Can you talk a little bit about some advice for people that are looking to get back into the networking in person and some of the things that they need to make sure they do with following up and getting that relationship to kind of bloom in the industry?
Absolutely. I always tell our chamber members that I'm here to strategize with them. So if they don't have a clear understanding of what the message should be, they can pitch it to me and I can help refine it. But I think the most important thing is many times, especially during the pandemic, I would connect people via email and then they wouldn't follow up. And I don't understand that. All they have to do is say, thank you, Suzanne, for connecting me. Hi, Barbara. I would love to learn more about your business and how we can collaborate. It's just a couple sentences to show that you are truly interested. It's a warm introduction. And when people don't follow through and then they come to me and say, well, so-and-so didn't contact me, it's like, but you're the one that wants to do business with them. They don't know anything about you. So I think it's really important. And after you do meet someone, you can Google their business, find out what they're about. It's so much easier today. Back in the day, you would have to go to a library to try to do this research and maybe, read 3 or 4 different books, make phone calls. All you have to do is go to, hey Siri, hey Google, find out about their business. It's the easiest thing that you can possibly do.
And Suzanne, when you're going and looking at these businesses,
I found this on the web for you to find out about their business.
Your Google's going off now.
Well, there she is.
She's listening. She's listening. Suzanne, when you go and look at these businesses, if you're looking to network with somebody, can you talk a little bit about how businesses can get their website and make sure that they have all the information for people that are looking and researching their business?
Yes, it's so easy. I mean, first of all you have to do is obviously go on the website, contact me if you're interested in learning about someone that might be a good partner, or help me strategize with you that might be a good partner. I know a lot of the new assisted and independent living places are looking to connect with real estate agents. That's like a perfect, connection. Or maybe the home health care workers want to meet with them. So these are really great connections that I can help facilitate. We have our Cup of Connections that we have initiated. We had a hiatus, and now we're doing it at local businesses. So please feel free to attend. It's open to all chamber members, and we're allowing non-chamber members for a small nominal fee to attend one to see what we're about. And one of the things that I make sure we do is we get in a big circle and everyone gets their 30 seconds to pitch their business and make sure that they exchange business cards. So make sure you have a business card. That's so important. And again, if people are hiding in a corner, I will kind of grab them by the arm, and I'm their mother, and I'll nag them, and I'll make sure that they make these, introductions, because nothing's going to replace this one-on-one connection. And I keep nagging people, but I keep telling them, and it's very true, health and money are trust issues. You're never going to be able to, no matter how many brochures you send out, really get people to give you their money or trust them with your health. So these are issues that you really need to make these connections so that people get to know you and they trust you with their money or their health.
And Suzanne, if there is a viewer watching who wants to get involved in the chamber and maybe would like to host one of those Cup of Connections at their business once they are a chamber member, can you give us some information on how they can reach out and get more information on the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce?
Absolutely. They can contact me at wbloomfieldchamber@gmail.com. Go to our website at westbloomfieldchamber.com and learn more about us, or call me at 248-626-3636. And I'm sure if they ask Siri or Google, which I won't do right now, they can get information about our chamber as well and how to get involved. And I'm always excited to make new connections for people because, as I always say, it's not who you know, it's who knows you.
Well, Suzanne, it's such a pleasure seeing you on Friday mornings. Thank you so much again for joining us and giving us some great information for our business owners here in Greater West Bloomfield.
And thank you everyone who are celebrating 3 of the holidays, Passover, Easter, and Ramadan. We wish you a safe and healthy, peaceful holiday, and hope to see you all again soon.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Thanks.